Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Robinson, that's good.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
To the inside, Smailovic. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Down low, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Edwards. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Yeah, and once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Morgan. Inside. Here's Smailovic. Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Outside, Willis. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Edwards drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got his third bucket of the night.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
There's a screen by Willis. Plenty of space. Basket counts. Willis has got 5.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Connects from three-point range.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Pass to Stephens. To the left side wing. For the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 11.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's a screen by Willis. Over to the wing. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Edwards looking it over. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
There's a screen by Willis. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Maxing baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Offensive rebound. Here's Smailovic. The putback. Pass to Morgan. It's Edwards on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Edwards got 16 points.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
It's stolen by Willis. Outside Robinson. Driving inside. Back to Willis. Shot clock at 6. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here now, Vildoza. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And they're moving it up. Can't hit from in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D is just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here now, Vildoza. And they take the lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And Willis gets it to go.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Aston Niang. Here now, Vildoza. There's the pick. And here's Alston. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the shot goes in.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
Off target at the rim. There's a screen by Willis. Pass to Steffens. There's a screen by Willis. The rebound by Niang. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he drives in. Vildoza drains the three-pointer. Vildoza's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. There's a screen by Willis. Here's Robinson. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Fires for 3. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Here's Edwards. It's deflected. Here's Ayayi. Uncovered. Pass to Roden. They set the pick. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside Edwards. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Edwards got 21.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. To the middle. Here's Alston. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Alston's got his first points of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Roden. To the paint. High post try. That one wide left.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Ayayi. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here now, Vildoza. He's got 7. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Pass to Ayayi. Swiped it away. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Good on the jump shot. He has 6.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Edwards with it. 21 points in the game.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
A tight game here in Portland. Outside Robinson. Outside Willis. And it's all evened up. Willis has got 14 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Down low. And he uses the glass on the layup.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Here's Morgan. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Robinson. Outside Willis. Here's Steffens. There's a screen by Willis. 5 on the clock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Edwards. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ayayi. Alston with the rebound. Here's Hackett. Outside Edwards. Here he goes. Pass to Alston. Back to Edwards. Will not go down. This number 3 on 12 tries from the floor. Here's Ayayi. Out to the wing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp. And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
.109 left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's Stephens. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .58 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Alston. Misses in close. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And it's good. 2 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. There's 31 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Right wing. It's stolen. Going inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the first one drops.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
19 seconds left here in the second. High arcing shot. Count that bucket. 14 points for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by just 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to Morgan. Here's Smailovic. Here's Morgan. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. The three-pointer is right on target. Smailovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Roden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Roden's got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A nice shot by Morgan.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Stephens. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Morgan. Back to Edwards. They set the screen. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Here's Ayayi. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. To the left wing. Outside Edwards. And here's the fast break. Out to the right wing. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Stephens. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the screen to the right side. Rebounded by Smailovic.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Yellow. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Roden. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. He's got 11.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Edwards drives in. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Here's Morgan, and he hits it to tie the game up. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And there's the drive. And it's blocked. Here's Niang. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And that one drops.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
On the free throw, no good. Here now, Vildoza. 11 points in the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Off the inbound, and the layup is good. Vildoza's got 13 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Robinson drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Here now, Vildoza. 13 points in the game. The layup missed. On defense, the home team. A 2-point game. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Robinson down low. Fast break. Here we go. Here now, Vildoza. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Niang. The layup off target. Outside Robinson. Pass to Morgan. Now, here's Willis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Edwards drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter. Driving the lane to the inside, makes it off the glass.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Roden, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. .127 left in the third. The wing jumper off target.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. .122 left here in the third quarter. Here now, Vildoza. He's got 13. There's the drive. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. .50 seconds left to play in the third. Fast break, here they come. That shot off. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Inside. Here's Smailovic.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
20 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Steffens. It's good. Steffens got 5.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here now, Vildoza. Stripped it away. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up by 5. And don't go away. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Ayai. Pass to Morgan. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. Here's Niang. And he finished it off with a lane.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
To the wing on the left. From about 19 feet. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Vildoza. And a miss there off the inbound. Here's Morgan. He gets that one.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to Vildoza. Five to shoot. Puts up a 3. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Ayai. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here now, Vildoza. Down low. Missed inside. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Ayayi. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayayi's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
2 points. That one goes. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Morgan. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Ayayi.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Pass to Edwards. This one for three. The rebound by Morgan.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Willis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. With the drive, banked in off the glass. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And it's time for an injury report.
They're treating it as a very serious injury. Early indications are that it's a broken shoulder. Sadly, we won't be seeing him again tonight or in the near future. It sounds like he's got a long recovery ahead of him. Back over to you.
Allie, thank you for the update. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
There's a screen by Willis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Okay, time for an injury report.
He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Allie, thanks as always.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
From deep. That one is off. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
And they pick up the 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
It's deflected. Just 5 to shoot. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Knocked away. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, silver linings. Obviously, being healthy is the goal, but this could be worse.
Here's Hamas. And it's blocked. Here now, Vildoza. Leaves it in off the window.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
They lead by 1. There's a screen by Willis. Takes it inside. Oh, there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
I mean, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Here now, Vildoza. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And so he makes both from the line. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. And here's a timeout now from George Carl. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And Edwards drops them both. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely needed 3 here.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And Edwards drops them both. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.